Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is modify, we're going to modify the profile of this so that we can actually create the little apron corners. I'm talking about these things right here. When you're modifying the curb cut or apron, what you're really doing is modifying sub-elements. And sub-elements are made by sort of dropping points in where you want like an elevation change to happen. So let me switch into plan view with this real quick. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, because I'm going to be drawing like some construction lines and stuff like that on this. So basically, an apron is going to be at a 45-degree angle, something like that. Okay, so for most of them, we're keeping it simple here. But what I want to show you is that you don't really need these lines, right? Because if you think about this as a surface, it has to have a profile, and it can't have lines that cross the profile of the surface itself. So what we're actually getting is a surface that looks like this. But we need to modify points on this. So before we actually go in and modify those sub-elements, grab a line, like a one line or a hidden line, and just draw some detail lines across this. DL is the hotkey for it, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is redefine, and generally, again, we're keeping it simple. So if our driveway is totally flat, assuming it's totally flat, and the curb height at the street is 6 inches, that means that for this point, right, because our curb is here, this point needs to be plus 6 inches, and this point needs to be 0. Or if our floor, right, all of this being level, is at 0, then this point right here needs to be minus 6. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'll repeat up here. These 2 points at these corners need to be at the level that the surface is at, and then this intersection right there is where it needs to be either minus 6 or 0 if our surface is 6 inches above. So anyway, let's click on the surface. We're going to go to Modify Subelements. And in Modify Subelements, you have to add points and then modify the elevation of those points. It's like one of the simplest things you could ever do. So I'm going to add a point. I'm going to drop it right here on that intersection. I'm going to do the same thing down here on this intersection, and then hit Escape. And do me a favor, just select, well, you could do it a few ways, actually. You could modify it by the point itself, and you'll see that it has a 0 foot, 0 inches there. Or, very cleverly, you can actually select an edge. Once you drop those points in, it splits that edge, and you can modify the height of that no matter how you want to set it up. So I'm going to change this edge to be minus 6 inches. Okay, and then hit Escape. And notice that when I get rid of these, a line shows up there, right? So when you look at it in 3D, we now have a curb that's kind of cutting down. Does that make sense? So that's how you do some simple elements. So real quick, let's just drop a little sidewalk in here so you can kind of see how that looks relative to the sidewalk. Oh, excuse me. Let's create similar. I'm going to edit type. I'm going to change concrete paving. I'm going to call this concrete paving sidewalk. And in this one, I'm going to duplicate that material and just make it a little bit more of like a tannish color. Cast in place sidewalk. I'll make it a little more tan. Hit OK, OK, OK. All right, and this is super simple. I just grab that, grab this. I can grab a line over here, line over there, and I'm going to just close this off around these edges. I'm taking shortcuts here, guys. I'm trying to make it like super simple. Okay, so there is my sidewalk. So now what you've got is a fully functional, curb cut at the front of at the front of your building that crosses the sidewalk. Any other questions? Okay. So that's how you modify sub-elements of a surface to create a curb cut.